Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fear for coloring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, my ninjas, today we're going to go ahead and cross over to Kenya. This is something that happened, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to talk about this. I woke up this morning, and that was the first thing that I saw on my TikTok, and I was like, God, this is absolute craziness. Okay, so we're gonna talk about DJ Brown Skin. Obviously, I do not know him. I am only coming across him now. I won't lie, I'm not too familiar with a lot of Kenyan famous people, so it does seem like he's a famous Kenyan DJ. And so yeah, so basically guys, what happened is that DJ Brown Skin's wife took poison in front of him, and he recorded it. She started, the poison started taking effect. She was moving, she sat down, came next to him, sat there, and she started like, some things coming out of her mouth, and she died. Like, she passed away. She died. Now, unfortunately, due to the fact that I know that YouTube has got its own rules, I am unable to post the video here. If you guys want, I can maybe repost it on TikTok. You can go and check me out. It's Owamie Entertainment or Boldly Owamie. You can search either one and you will obviously get it. Now, obviously, I'll go ahead and start off by saying that what I realized was that in the video that I actually saw, she took like a cup, and then it was almost like it was a sachet of something. I don't know what that was. And, she emptied it into the cup. I don't know if the cup had water. And then after that, she jugged it down. After she was done with it, she took the cup and she threw it at him like there, And then after that, she came back. She sat on the couch, kind of laid down. And then she started, having, like holding her dress and whatnot. I don't know if that was the daughter. I don't think so. Maybe that was their helper that came in, and she offered water. She took the water, but like you could see that she was struggling. Now at this point, DJ Brown Skin, he was just sitting there taking a video of everything that is going on. She at one point was now on the floor right next to him, and let me tell you something, this man did not move from what I saw. He was not like moved, he was not up and down, he was not running up and down trying to get her to the hospital or anything. That's not what I saw. And I don't know at which point she died. I did not see the video obviously to get to that point, or I've not seen maybe another video, but that's exactly what actually happened. She passed away, they buried her, and now DJ Brown Skin is out here living his life, and his wife is 6 feet under. Now my take on this might be one that a lot of people disagree with, but I don't know why people are blaming him. I literally am not understanding why people are blaming him. Like, you all saw the video, right? You all saw her take the sage, pour in, drink, and even hit this man with the cup. She took it. Like, I would blame him had it been that I saw a video of him forcing her to drink the poison, but he didn't. All he did was he sat down, he recorded, and he kept it chilled. Now, I know that there are people that are gonna say, oh, I mean, that's such an evil thing, why can't you this and this? Guys, please stop. Please, stop. Do you want me to do sort of like a woman empowerment event, which is just mainly focused on how to move on from a man, like how to leave a man and move on from a man? Because, honestly, I'm not even going to lie, this is something that I have struggled watching since I was young. I have always been that person that I'll be in a relationship with someone, and when I'm in a relationship, guys, I'm a lover. I'm a lover. Like, I won't lie, I do. But the moment you cross that boundary, or something happens that I personally feel this relationship is no longer serving me, or it's no longer working for me, I walk away from you. And And most times what I've seen is that the people that I walk away from, they have a hard time like really believing, especially in the beginning, that no, like she said it's over, she really means it. No ways, she loves me, you know, she's done this for me, she's been here for me and everything. I'm sure if I can come and talk this and that, you know, things are gonna be fine. But I just like I walk away. What is so difficult from walking away from a man? There are so many excuses that I've heard, and there are some people that have got valid reasons, right, to say, oh, you know, this man will kill me, or this man will do this and he will do that. But I am yet to actually see a woman that got beat up by her man for the first time, or got cheated on for the first time, and she decided she's packing her bags and leaving, and she got killed. I've never ever come across those people. The people that I've come across are the ones that he has beaten you again, he has beaten you then, and then he has cheated on you a billion times, and now you say you want to leave. You've trained this man to say, no, you know what, I accept this. So now he's like, there's no way you're leaving me because of the cheating, because you've been staying with me for 18 years, you've been staying with me for 4 years, you've been staying with me for 3 years, and I've been cheating and you found out you've stayed. What is different with this time? And I'm not saying that they are right, they are absolutely wrong, but what I'm simply saying is that sometimes you staying in a situation that is not going to serve you is sometimes what makes these people think that they own you. Now, there's also another aspect again where I know some people may say that, you know, Kenya is not the same as South Africa. I do understand that, you know, in certain African countries, it's still sort of like a taboo to leave a man or to divorce. You know, if you're a divorcee, they basically just, you know, it's like, you know, it's not like us, like Runa. You call us return soldiers, we take it as, oh, I'm a return soldier. Yes, at least I'm not the soldier that died at war, you know, but other countries are not into, especially African countries, are not there yet. But I would never ever take a poison and say I'm drinking because of a man. I know that I've reached a point where I almost took my life, and yes, it was because of the pain that I was going through. But I think, you know, now I'm an adult, I feel, in my adult life, I can't do that. That's something that I'll never ever do. If ever they're like, oh, Owamie took a life, it will never be because of a man. And I feel if you are a mother, you are a parent, you're very selfish. The moment you bring people to this world is the moment you're signing down to say, I will not live unless I'm forced to. Because when you kill yourself, who's supposed to stay with your kids? The same man that you're running away from, you think he's the one that is going to take care of your kids? As women, can we start just talking sense to each other and stop playing victim? Nobody killed this woman but herself. As women, let's learn to stand up for ourselves. And standing up for yourself does not mean to constantly be fighting with someone, screaming up and down. Sometimes standing up for yourself is packing your bags and leaving. One thing about me, if I really want to punish you for something that you did to me that is bad, the biggest punishment you'll have is that you will not have access to me. That's it. I keep it moving and I move on with my life. Because I think at my age, I've realized and I know a man is who he is. You're not changing a man. You won't. So her killing herself, did it change him? If they were having a problem, her killing herself, did that resolve the problem? And the other thing again is that I have in my life come across somebody that does something like this. And that person, I'm not going to say who she is, but she was exhausting, guys. I won't lie. She was exhausting. I was that man. Thank goodness there were other people there, but I know she wouldn't have died anyway. But what this woman would do all the time, constantly, she would control her husband, control her kids by constantly taking pills all the time. Like anytime she's not getting away, I'm killing myself, she's taking pills and whatever. She has gone to the hospital probably 3 times or 4 times, admitted. attempting suicide. And I remember the last day that she tried that nonsense with me, she took those pills. I literally sat down and I was having my tea and I was looking at her. I saw her take the pills, but she didn't take that many, okay? I think maybe she took maybe 7 or 8, somewhere. Maybe, I can't remember, guys, it's been a while. But I was just sitting there and I was just looking at her taking the pills. And when she was taking the pills, she was taking the pills looking at me. I don't know what she expected me to do. To say, stop, no. You know, she took the pills, and then after that, within less than 5 minutes, she has started to, you know, and I was just sitting there. Her husband and her son are the ones that came in to carry her and do whatever, call the ambulance. The ambulance came and took her. I literally was just sitting there like, I'm tired. Like, I ain't doing this anymore. At this point, you're using this to control everyone around you. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I don't know what the situation is. As I'm saying, I do not know them. But what I saw from the video, I have a feeling that was not the first time. I have a feeling that was not the first time. And people do get tired. If you're someone out there that always wants to, you know, I'm gonna commit suicide. Oh, I'm committing suicide. I'm taking pills. I'm taking poison. I'm taking this and this. Just because you're not getting your way, or because of there's a fight that you are not able to resolve, one day you're really going to die. Because they're not gonna rush you to the hospital. They're not gonna get you milk. They're not gonna get you anything that is going to, you know, help you, and you are going to die. So to everyone that was blaming that man, to be honest with you guys, no, I don't blame him. I blame her for taking the poison herself. And remember, women, no one is going to mentally abuse you unless if you allow them to. A person can abuse you once, and that is his fault. The second time, you now start taking part of the blame. Because if you were not there again, he can't abuse you. You need to start taking accountable. You need to be responsible for your own actions as well. You need to also sit down and be like, but the reason why I've been abused for 10 years in this marriage, the reason why I've been abused for 5 years, for 8 years, for how many ever years, I also have part in it because I allow him abuse me by staying every time he does. And then you literally have people that are going to be sitting there and they're gonna say, no, you just don't understand. You know, I'm just not as strong as you. Guys, there's no skokose pain. I'm gonna be honest with you guys today. I think what valid, like, content needs to come back from my other channel. But there's no skoko for pain. We all feel the pain. We all do. But you need to be strong and you need to look at it and be like, if this person is now choosing themselves and their own happiness over me, and they're no longer thinking for me, then I need to also, like, you know, start thinking for myself and what is best for me. Remove myself from a situation that is no longer serving me or a situation that is hurting my feelings. If you is with a man and you're constantly crying, why are you acting like you're dating an onion? Why can't you leave? Does this person hold your breath? You lot need to start really being honest with yourselves. Because this, I love him, I'm staying for my kids, I am this and this and this, will kill you one day. The same kids that she was having, now her children have to grow up without their mother. And her children have to grow up seeing a video of their mother literally killing herself. For what? For what? Guys, for what? A lot of people were like, oh my gosh, this man, you know, this and this, I'm so pissed. The thing that pissed me off was her actions. Why are you killing yourself? Especially when you're a mother. People that can kill themselves is us, that don't have children. We don't have biological kids. I mean, that's not, I'm not encouraging. I'm not. But what I'm simply saying is that the moment I give birth to a child, no matter what happens, I do not have a right to take myself out of this world because I already brought someone in here. You don't have a right. Your life now no longer just belongs to you. You have someone in your life. I remember the time that I was going through the most in 2020. I think I've explained this to say that the person that came to my mind was my nephew, my baby, Ray. And as much as it's not my biological son, but I love him, I've made a commitment to him that I'm gonna, support him. I'm gonna make sure that he has an easy life. And I was like, I don't have a right to take myself out because this child is here and I've made those promises. Now imagine how much worse when you're the one that actually carried this child and brought this child to earth. Please don't do that to your kids. Guys, life when you're motherless is horrible. Horrible. Take it from me, I don't have a mother. And the unfortunate part is that what a lot of people don't understand, her husband is going to get another wife. He's going to move on. Her mother has got other kids. So she's still, and her parents, her friends will get other friends. But her children will never get another mother. That's the part that a lot of people don't understand. She really honestly upset me, I won't lie. Because I was like, such a stupid act. And the way that she threw the cup, it was like, yeah, there. And I'm like, girl, you don't really literally just screwed yourself. Julie is the one that's going to die. And she did. And now everyone is blaming this man. No. And especially I think maybe I'm also saying this because I know someone, guys, that would literally do this all the time. She would drink a poison. And let me tell you, she would even like boast about it. Mina because of this and this and this. Hey, this many times. Hey, 3 times, 4 times. And at most times, these people, guys, they don't want to die. They really don't want to die. They don't think that they're gonna die because every single time somebody is there to either save them, rush them to the hospital, do something, and then they now have to be the victim that everyone has to walk on eggshells because of they're there. No. Unless if maybe she was suffering from some sort of mental illness, I would understand that she was not in a right mental state. But if you are staying with a man that literally gets you to a point where you are in a mental hospital, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. I do not want to lie. You're in a horrible marriage. You're in a horrible relationship. You're in and out of mental health institutions. You are now even taking pills because of this man. Why can't you just leave him? Why? And please don't tell me reasons that are stupid. Please. Why can you not just leave this man? Guys, there's life after divorce, Claire. We are living. We are. We're not saying divorced men that are treating you well. I don't think that if this woman was in a happy marriage, she was going to be taking poison in front of her husband and her husband was going to sit there and let her and even record and see his wife die. Clearly, there was situations in that marriage that was not working. Instead of killing yourself, why don't you just pack your bags and leave? That makes no sense to me. There's life after divorce. There's life after divorce. There's life after a breakup. You still live. Stop wanting to settle or stay in situations that are not serving you. Like, don't do that. Mina, the moment I feel it's like I'm not being served the way I feel I deserve at this point, I leave. Because the problem that most people have is that y'all want to think of how this man used to treat you and not look at how this man is treating you now. Because how this man treats you now is how he feels about you. And how he treated you is how he felt about you. And keyword, past tense. Stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself. Honestly, stop it. And the more you keep these horrible niggas around you guys, you're hindering yourself from meeting amazing people. You're hindering yourself from living your best life. Sometimes, yes, I understand it's a comfort zone for you. But in comfortness, you never grow. Rather than killing yourself, leave. Try life without this person and see if you still want to kill yourself for that nigga. How many women, guys, do we know have killed themselves for a man that then went on to move on with their lives, and you see them and they're happy and we're like, hi bo, and then oh girl. And when you have kids especially, you're so unfair. So when it comes to this situation, I don't know what their dynamics was, but do I blame this man? Honestly, no, I don't blame him. I do feel like there were things in their marriage that definitely was not going well. But at the end of the day, she's the one that took that decision. And I don't understand why everyone felt like, oh, he was supposed to be doing the runarounds, the up and down of someone that literally hit him almost with a cup that they used to drink poison to kill themselves. That for me makes no sense. And so if you're someone that has been trying this and you have survived, don't try it again. You will die. You really honestly will. Because there's no redemption from the grave. You only have one life. You're not coming back. And no man is worth you dying for. No man. But anyway, this is my take when it comes to this. That boyfriend of yours, that husband of yours, that keeps on abusing you emotionally, mentally, you're at a point where you don't even feel beautiful. You feel like life is nothing because they've even brainwashed you to believe that without them, you ain't nothing. You're never ever gonna amount to anything if you're not with them. Trust and believe. Break away from that. And also take accountability of the fact that for you to reach to that level, it was a process. And at any time you could have cut the cord. And as I said, there's no woman that is stronger than another. We are all strong and we are all weak. The only difference is that some of us will choose to say, I'm just not going to accept this for me, and so I'm going to keep it moving. I would rather have 10 exes and be happy than have one man and miserable. That's me. And that's why I broke up with Jesus. But that's a story for another day. But anyway, ninjas, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. From me, Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.